Welcome students. Today we are starting chapter on special series. These are the formulas you should learn. The first one, this is sigma n, 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on up to n. This is sum of first n natural numbers and this is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. You can use formula for n terms of AP. These are n terms in AP with common difference of 1, and the first term is 1, last term is n, so n by 2 into first term plus last term. Second formula, that is sum of, this is sum of first n natural numbers, second is sigma n square, 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to n square, and that is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6. This is sum of squares of first n natural numbers. And the third one, that is for cubes, that's 1 cube plus 2 cube and so on up to n cube. This is actually sigma n whole square. Whatever is value of sigma n, its whole square. So square of this will be n square n plus 1 square upon 4. This is the formula. So we will be using these formulas to solve these questions. Okay, let's start with the first one. We are given nth term of a sequence is given 2n square minus 4n plus 7, and we have to find the first 4 terms. So first part, the first term, we put n is equal to 1 here. This is 2 into 1 minus 4 into 1 plus 7, 9 minus 4, this is 5. Second term, this is 2 into 2 square, 4 into 2 plus 7. This will be 8 plus 7, 15. 15 minus 8 is 7. And the third term, 2 into, this is 3 square, 4 into 3 plus 7. This is 9 into 2, 18. 18 plus 7 is 25. 25 minus 12 is 13. And the fourth term is 2 into 4 square minus 4 into 4 plus 7. This is 16 into 2, 32. 32 plus 7 is 39 minus 16. This is 23. So these are the first 4 terms and their sum. So that will be sum of first 4 terms. First term plus second term plus third plus fourth. That's 5 plus 7 plus 13 plus 23. This will be 12 plus 13, 25 plus 25, this is 48. So sum of first 4 terms is 48. The next one, we have to find out sum of n terms. How do we find out sum of n terms? So let us rewrite Tn as 2 into n square minus 4 into n plus 7, and T1, this is 2 into 1 square minus 4 into 1 plus 7. Second term, we put n is equal to 2 here, so that's 2 into 2 square. Here also n is 2 and plus 7. The third term, we put n is equal to 3 here, and this will be 2 into 3 square minus 4 into 3 plus 7 and so on. And nth term, that is 2 into n square minus 4 into n plus 7. We want sum of n terms, we add these vertically. Adding vertically, this is sum of n terms. The first column, it's 2 common, and inside it's 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square and so on up to n square. So inside 1 square plus 2 square up to n square. Second column, we take minus 4 common, and inside we have 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on up to n. It's 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n. And the last column, it's 7 plus 7 n times. So 7 plus 7 plus 7 n times. This is 2 times. Now this result is here. So this is sigma n square, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6 minus 4 into 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n is sigma n. n into n plus 1 by 2. And what is 7 plus 7? N times. Okay, 7 plus 7 2 times is 7 into 2. 7 plus 7 3 times is 7 into 3. And 7 plus 7 plus 7 n times will be 7 into n. So this is 7 into n. This is 2. This is 3. We can take LCM, which will be 3, and we take n common. So inside its product of these two, which is 2n square plus 2n plus n, that is 3n, and plus 1. So this is taking n common. Next is minus, and we have 2 into n plus 1, so that's 2n plus 2, and last is plus. Okay, this will be 2 into 3, this will be 6. Let me correct it. This will be 2 into 3, that will be 6n plus 6, and the last one is plus sign, and outside it's 21, and this is n into 2n square plus 3n minus 6n is minus 3n, then it's 22 minus 6 is plus 16, and 3 outside. This is sum of n terms. Now the next part, we have to verify the answer for sum in first using result obtained in second. So this is sum of n terms, and let's find out sum of 4 terms. So sum of 4 terms means we put n is equal to 4 here. This will be 4 square 16 into 2 32 minus 12 and plus 16. This is 4 by 3, it's 48 minus 12 is 36. This is 12 into 4, this is 48. And this is the same answer as we obtained in the first part. Sum of first 4 terms is 48. Okay, next question. We are given nth term of a series is n square plus 2 raised per n, and we have to find sum of n terms of the series. Okay, from nth term Tn we write this is n raised per 2 plus 2 raised per n. So we find out the first term by substituting n equal to 1, then substituting n equal to 2 will get second term, and so on. So this is 1 square plus 2 raised per 1, second term will be 2 square plus 2 raised per 2, third will be 3 square plus 2 raised per 3, and nth term, that will be n square plus 2 raised per n. Now adding vertically, we get sum of n terms. Sum of terms in this column, this is sigma n square, and in the second one we have 2 raised per 1 plus 2 raised per 2 up to 2 raised per n. We know value of sigma n square. Sigma n square is n into n plus 1. Let's write this is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6, and in the second bracket we have terms in GP. So this one is GP with first term of 2, common ratio also equal to 2. We know sum of n terms is a into r raised per n minus 1 upon r minus 1. So that's 2 raised per n minus 1 upon 2 minus 1. So this is the answer. This is sum of n terms of the series. So henceforth, if we are given nth term of a sequence as a n cube plus b n square plus c n plus d, we can straightaway write Sn as a into, this will be sigma n cube, plus b into sigma n square plus c into sigma n, and d, this will be d into n. We can directly use this result. In the third question, we are given first 3 terms of the series, and we have to find sum of n terms. So from first three terms we identify the pattern. The terms are 2 square, 4 square, 6 square. So what do we observe? That 2, 4, 6 they are in AP, and we find out nth term of AP, that's a plus n minus 1 into common difference of 2. That's 2 plus 2n minus 2, it's 2n. This is the nth term. This is nth term of AP. What about nth term of this series? We write with capital Tn. Terms of this series are squares of terms of AP. So nth term will be square of 2n. That is, this is 4n square. So once nth term is known, we can write Sn as 4 times sigma n square. This is the final answer. We simplify. This is 4. Sigma n square is n plus 1, 2n plus 1 upon 6. So 3, this is 2. So 2n upon 3 into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. This is sum of n terms of the series. We can check our answer. Let's find out sum of first three terms. For that we put n is equal to 3 here. This is 2 by 3 into 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 into 2, 6 plus 1, this is 7. This will be 56. And what is sum of first three terms otherwise? The first term is 4. Second term is 4 square 16. This is 36. So this is 20 plus 36. This is also 56. This verifies the answer. The next one. We have to find sum of n terms of the next series. The terms are 3 into 8, 6 into 11, 9 into 14 and so on. So let's identify the pattern. Each term is product of two factors. So we write first of all the terms, the first terms, that is 3, 6, 9 and so on. This is an AP, and nth term, that is a plus n minus 1 into d, and that is equal to 3n. The second terms, these are 8, 11, 14. This is again an AP, and nth term is first term 8 plus n minus 1 into common difference of 3. That's 3n plus 5. So what is nth term of this series? Nth term of this series will be product of nth term of first, that is 3n, into nth term of second, that is 3n plus 5. That's 9n square plus 15n. And once nth term is known, we can find out sum of n terms. That will be 9 into sigma n square plus 15 into sigma n. That's 9. Sigma n square we know is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6. This is 15. Sigma n is n into n plus 1 by 2. This is 3 2s are, and this is 3 3s are. So we take n by 2 common, and inside we have 3 into 2n square plus 3n plus 1, and plus this is 15n and plus 15. That's n by 2. It's 6n square, 9 plus 15, 24n, and this is plus 18, 3 plus 15. We take 6 common, this will be 3n into n square plus 4n, and plus this is 3. This is 3n into n plus 1 into n plus 3. So this is sum of n terms of the series. The next one, we have to find sum of the following series up to n terms. we identify that each term is product of two factors. So we write the first terms. First terms are 3, 5, 7, which is an AP, and nth term of this AP is a plus n minus 1 into common difference of 2. So that's 2n plus 1. What about second terms? It's 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. So 1, 2, 3, that's an AP, and nth term of that will be n. And what about nth term of 1 square, 2 square, 3 square? That will be n square. And what about nth term of this series? It will be nth term of this, which is 2n plus 1 into n square, and that is 2n cube plus n square. So now we know the nth term, we can apply sigma to find out sum of n terms. So Sn, that will be 2 times sigma n cube plus this is sigma n square. This is n square, n plus 1 square and upon 4, and sigma n square is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6. We take LCM, which is 6. We take n into n plus 1 common. Inside we will have 3 into n plus 1, and plus this is 2n plus 1. That's n into n plus 1 into this is 3n square and plus 5n and plus 1 upon 6. So this is sum of n terms of the series. The next one, we have to find sum of n terms of this series and then verify the result for n is equal to 3. We have to identify the pattern. The terms are cubes of 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, they form an AP with the nth term of a plus n minus 1 into common difference of 2. That's 2n minus 1. So what is the nth term of this series? It will be cube of this. So we write with capital Tn, that's 2n minus 1 whole cube. And what is a minus b whole cube? Is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. So this is 8n cube minus 1 minus this is 6n into 2n minus 1. It's 8n cube minus 12n square plus 6n and minus 1. This is the nth term of the series, and we have to find out sum of n terms. We can apply sigma to find out sum of n terms. Sn is 8 times sigma n cube, this is 12 times sigma n square, sigma n, and what is 1 plus 1 n times is n. So minus this is n. This is n square n plus 1 whole square upon 4, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6. This is 6 into n plus 1 upon 2, and this is minus n. This is 2, this is 2. We can take n common. This is 2n into n plus 1 whole square minus this is 2 into 2n square plus 3n plus 1, and this is plus, it's 3n plus 3, and this is minus 1. We have taken n common. So this simplifies to n into this is 2n cube plus 4n square plus 2n minus 4n square minus 6n minus 2 plus 3n plus 3 minus 1. This cancels, and this is n into 2n cube. Next will be 2 plus 3 5, 5 minus 6 is minus n, and minus 2 minus 1 and plus 3, they will cancel out. This can be written n square into 2n square and minus 1. This is sum of n terms, and we can verify the result So sum of first three terms, for that we put n is equal to 3 here. Sum of three terms will be 3 square, then 2 into 3 square, that is 18 minus 1, 9 into, this is 17, this is 153. What is first term is 1, 3 cube is 27 and 5 cube is 125. And what is this sum? This is also 153. So this is sum of first three terms. This is 153. From the formula or the answer, it's again 153. So this verifies the result. The seventh question. We have to find sum of n terms of the series. Here each term is product of three factors. So we will identify the pattern and write the nth term, then apply sigma to find out sum of n terms. So what do we observe here? That the first terms are 1, 2, 3 and so on. We have 1, we have 2, 3 and so on. Nth term of this will be n. Then second terms 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, that is another AP, and nth term is n plus 1. Similarly 4, 7, 10, the third terms, this is another AP, and nth term of this is 4 plus n minus 1 into common difference of 3, that's 3n plus 1. Now we can write nth term of the series, given series. Nth term of this series is product of nth terms of individual series, that's n, n plus 1, 3n plus 1. This is n into 3n square plus 4n plus 1, or 3n cube plus 4n square and plus n. This is nth term. We can apply sigma to find out sum of n terms. So sum of n terms will be 3 times sigma n cube plus 4 times sigma n square and plus sigma n. This is n square, n plus 1 square upon 4. This is n, n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 and upon 6. Sigma n is n into n plus 1 upon 2. We must simplify the answer. This is 2, this is 3. We take LCM, which is 12. We take n into n plus 1 common. So we will have 3 into 3, 9 into n plus 1, plus this is 8 into 2n plus 1 and plus this will be 6. So this is our answer. This is 9n square. This is 16 plus 9, this is 25n, next is 8 plus 6 is 14 and upon 12. This is sum of n terms of the series. We can always check our answer by substituting n is equal to 1 or 2 and then finding sum of one term or sum of first two terms. The eighth question. In the eighth question, we have each term as product of two terms. So we are identifying the pattern, then we will write the Jana term or the nth term. Applying sigma, we will get sum of n terms. So what do we observe? That each term is product of 2. So the first terms are 1, 2, 3. Nth term of this is n. What about 2 square, 3 square, 4 square? 2, 3, 4, they are in AP with the nth term of n plus 1. And what will be nth term of 2 square, 3 square, 4 square? It will be n plus 1 whole square. And what is the nth term of this series? It will be this into this, n into n square plus 2n plus 1. That's n cube plus 2n square and plus n. And we can find Sn. This will be sigma n cube 2 times sigma n square and plus sigma n. This is n square, n plus 1 square upon 4 this is n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6, and this is n into n plus 1 upon 2. So that's, this is 3. We take n into n plus 1 common, and upon its 12. Inside we will have 3n into n plus 1 plus this is 4 into 2n plus 1, and plus we will have 6, which is n into n plus 1 upon 12, and then 3n square plus 3n plus 8n plus 4 plus 6, that is 10. This is n into n plus 1, 3n square plus 11n plus 10, and divided by 12. We can factorize this. This is n into n plus 1, and we can split up 11n as 6n plus 5n, 3n square plus this is 6n plus 5n plus 10 upon this is 12, and then we take 3n common. So n into n plus 1, 3n common, it's n plus 2, 5 common, n plus 2 upon this is 12, and this is n into n plus 1, n plus 2 into 3n plus 5, and whole divided by 12. This is the answer. Next is somewhat different question. We have to find sum of n terms of this series. 1 square, second term is 1 square plus 2 square, third term is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, and so on. So first of all we need nth term. This is second term. Second term is 1 square plus 2 square. Second term is sum of squares of first two natural numbers. What is third term? 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. Sum of first three natural numbers. What will be fourth term? 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square. Sum of squares of first four natural numbers. And nth term, that will be up to n square. Sum of squares of first n natural numbers. And we know the result. This is n into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 upon 6. This is n 2n square plus 3n plus 1 upon 6. Or simplifying further, this is 1 by 6, it's 2n cube plus 3n square and plus n. This is nth term. Now we can find out sum of n terms by applying sigma. 1 by 6, this is 2, n cube is now sigma n cube. This is 3 sigma n square, and this is sigma n. That's 1 by 6, 2 into n square n plus 1 square upon 4 plus 3. This is n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6, and sigma n, that is n into n plus 1 upon 2. We simplify terms in the bracket. This is 2, this is 2, we already have 2 here, so this will be 1 by 12. We take n into n plus 1 common, and inside is n into n plus 1, plus we have 2n plus 1 and 1, that's n by 12 into n plus 1. This is n square plus 3n and plus 2. This is n by 12 into n plus 1. Now factors of n square plus 3n plus 2 is n plus 1, so that will make it n plus 1 whole square into n plus 2. This is the answer. The last one. There are two parts. We have to find sum of n terms of the series when n is even, and second when n is odd. Let us scale down the question. N is even. Let us say I am asked to find out sum of first 6 terms. So how do I find out? I write the first 6 terms 5 square minus 6 square. Then I combine like this, first with second, third and fourth, fifth and second. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b, a plus b into a minus b, a plus b into a minus b. I take minus 1 common, it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 6. It's minus, this can be written now 6 into 6 plus 1 by 2. This is the answer. This is sigma n when n is 6, n into n plus 1 by 2. Minus sign is already there. So, what happens when there are n terms? Next will be 3 square minus 4 square, then 5 square minus 6 square, and so on. And we'll have n minus 1 whole square and minus n square. The last term is the nth term. We write this as 1 plus 2 into minus 1. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. A minus b is minus 1. This is 3 plus 4 into 3 minus 4. This is n minus 1 plus n into minus 1. And we take minus 1 common, it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on. Then n minus 1 and last is n. It's minus 1 into n plus 1 upon 2. So this is the answer when n is even. So you can always scale down the question and then do it for n. And second part, when n is odd. When n is odd, let us say we have 7 terms. 1 square minus 2 square, 3 square minus 4 square, 5 square minus 6 square, and plus 7 square. So this is when n is odd, n is 7. The first and the second terms, third and fourth, fifth and sixth, this will be 1 plus 2 into 1 minus 2, 3 plus 4 into 3 minus 4, 5 plus 6 into 5 minus 6, plus 7 square. We take minus 1 common, it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 6, and plus this is 7 square. So this is how we find out the sum. And when there are n terms, so we'll have 1 square minus 2 square plus 3 square minus 4 square and so on. It's n minus 1 whole square. This will be n minus 2 whole square plus n minus 2 whole square minus n minus 1 whole square. And next will be plus n square. And this can be written minus 1 into 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n minus 1 and plus this is n square. This is minus 1 into, this will be n minus 2. So n minus 1 by 2, 1 plus n minus 1 and plus n square. This is minus 1 by 2 is n minus 1 into n and plus n square. This is minus n square plus n plus 2n square upon 2, and that is n plus n square upon 2. N common is 1 plus n by 2. So this is the answer.